Hi guys, so it is day 2 of Vlogmas, December 2nd. It is almost 1 o'clock for me. It's been a slow going day. I'm having trouble like waking up for the day, and in the last hour our power keeps going on and off. I think it's to do with our furnace. Every time it tries to kick on, it surges the power and then it doesn't want to reboot, and like it just on off, which is great because it's freezing outside. So between the power having issues, like it's off currently right now, which means that we have no heat. So if this keeps happening, I'm gonna have to pack the kids up and go hang out somewhere because this isn't great. I mean, thankfully we can go hang out at our other house like 5 minutes away. There is at least heat and lights, but there's no TV, there's like no furniture, there's not even a refrigerator, no microwave, so I don't know what to do about that. But it's warm. Trying to get in touch with the hubby. He's out in the woods. Rifle season, first Monday, so he's out trying to get a deer and must be in a no service area because he is not responding to me. And I got the notification on my phone earlier that like our local Dollar General that's only a few years old is likely on fire right now. So hopefully they get that under control and taken care of because they just renovated it. And all of a sudden now they have, you know, fresh produce, which is nice. I don't have to drive 30 minutes to go to the grocery store. So, yeah, it's been a morning. What I did last night, I did do another one of the ear warmers that I made last night. In the oat color, and then I made one in this pretty cream white color. I'm gonna make one more, use up this yarn, and then with the scraps I'm probably going to make like a two-toned ear warmer. If I can't make an adult size, then I'll make a kid size, no big deal, just to use it up. And then I'm gonna make one out of Karen latte cakes because I just want to mindlessly crochet. And then my goal for the next week, you know, I need to start on this order for some, it's a knit replica crochet, or a knit replica stocking that somebody's grandmother made years and years ago. She can't knit anymore, or she's no longer with us, I don't remember which. And there are new members of the family that they want replica stockings to match the ones that everybody else has with their names on them. So I'm going to use the knit stitch and crochet and do them, but I have to start them. Once I start them, it shouldn't take too long, but I have to make sure that I have the right colors, which I haven't done yet. I just haven't had the will to really get started on that. So those will be some of my Christmas projects happening during Vlogmas. I have worked up some Christmas patterns recently that I want to share details about them with you. And if you haven't checked it out yet, make sure to check out my Etsy store. All of my patterns are 30 or 35% off until the end of the day today. So it's Cyber Monday. If you have any interest in anything else, please let me know. I have physical items available as well. And yeah, just let me know what's going on. What are you guys up to? What are you crocheting today? What are your plans for this week? Stay warm, people. I'll give you an update later as to what the hell's going on. So just an update, guys. It is 2:30. I have done this much on another ear warmer. I just have to finish this row and put it together, and then I'm done. I was in the lounge with the Discord people, and My husband just texted me to update me that our power outage is going to be until 4:30 now, so another 2 hours. So in our other house, their power's out also, so we can't go there. So I'm gonna call my mom and we're gonna go hang out with her until the power's back on because there's no internet here. There's no electric to charge tablets to play them off of the internet. The microwave doesn't work to make food that the kids want. We do have a gas stove, but it makes me really uncomfortable. I don't feel safe using it when there's like no other power realistically. I don't know why. Okay. I'm not a cook. I don't like cooking. I'm not good at it. I burn things. So just to be safe, we're going to not. And the problem is I have to go wake up the toddler because I'm pretty sure he's asleep. And we're gonna head over to my mom's. So I will check in later. Today's an interesting day. Bye. Hey, Carrot. What do you think you're doing? That's mine. This is mine. Bad Carrot. Bad.
Hey, Carrot, what are you doing?
Bad Carrot. Look at those claws. Ooh, he got you. That's mine.
Hey, Carrot.
Whoa.
I got it for her. Not get it. Dog. Nope.
Carrot's gonna make his YouTube debut.
Mom, I want to try to do it with...
Bad kitty.
I'm
Hey.
gonna do it with
No, you're not. Leave it in there.
this one.
No, leave it.
Shoot.
Leave it. Okay, guys, just an update. I just pulled in my driveway coming back from my mom's for the day. Our power was out. It went out around noonish. I told you guys that. It was supposed to come back on at 2:30, and then they updated saying that it wasn't going to come back on until 4:30. So we went to my mom's to keep warm, to get something to eat, just to hang out for a bit. Now, of course, as soon as I pulled in my mom's driveway, my husband texted me and said that he had just got back home and the power was back on. So, whichever, we were already there, wasn't turning around right then. Not going to do it. So, we just pulled back in at home.
Yeah.
Just pulled back in at the house. Now, my husband did get a deer today. Spoiler alert, we are a hunting family. I have not gone out this year, but my husband has. He's gone out multiple times and hasn't been able to get anything, but today he was able to get a legal buck, and we will be able to process it and eat it, because if we didn't get deer meat, we would have to pay a lot more in groceries throughout the year, so it does not go to waste. We eat the meat, we process and eat it, and we do process and eat the meat. The hides, we don't have much use for. Nobody in our area really has much use for them. There are fur traders, but they don't even buy hides because they're not useful around here. And I guess it's just more work than worth to ship them off to somewhere that could use them. But we don't throw them away. We don't burn them. We end up throwing them back, back to the wilderness, essentially. Our backyard, at the end of it, is a very steep hill that goes down to the creek. And there are lots of animals that live down in that area. And between chipmunks and squirrels, and there are some beaver that live down there. There's other deer, the bugs. They're able to have a feast out of the hide. And the bones that we throw back, they are able to consume, and it keeps the life cycle going. So it keeps us fed, it keeps them fed. It's a circle of life. It helps the population stay in check. So I'm glad that we got one. That being said, I think I am going to show a little clip of the deer.
It is most likely hanging from the kids' swing set. It is most likely skinned at this point. So if you don't like seeing something like that, I totally understand. Fast forward a few minutes or close your eyes until you hear me say that it's safe. That way you don't have to see it. But I will check back in once I get inside and settled. And it is also Monday Night Zoom on Refined Vibes Discord, so I'm very excited for that. I'm already running late, but mom duties. The kids have to get inside and get baths, and then one of them has to go to bed. So it's a good time. I'm hoping I'm able to make it tonight. So I'll check in later. Bye.
It's a good little rack there.
Let me get in the picture.
It's not really a picture, it's a video, but say hi.
Hi.
If you ever wonder what a deer looks like under the skin, that's it. Okay, I did just want to come on, first off, to say it is safe to look again. I'm not showing the deer anymore. And if you're wondering, I made the video black and white. That way it wasn't going to be too graphic for anybody who's watching, you know. The bodily fluid thing really turns a lot of people off, so I just wanted to kind of make it black and white, so that way it's not as triggering for those who don't support hunting. And I understand if you don't. It's kind of a way of life, and it's something that my family does, and it's kind of how we grow up and what works for us and feeds our family. So that being said, before getting off of here, I did want to talk about one of the recent Christmas patterns that I did this week, or this past week. I finally did the meanie greenie, which I will put a picture right here. It is by Johanna Migurumi, which I will put there as well. It's kind of hard to say, for me anyways, but I did a little bit of a twist on it. I chose to use Bernat Blanket Extra in like a lime green color. I think it might be Big Twist. I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure it's Bernat Blanket Extra in like lime green. And I chose sparkly, glittery gold, or well, they're champagne, safety eyes from the ADHD hobbyist, Claire. I love her safety eyes. I wish I could buy them for absolutely everything I make. She did just sell a safety eye advent calendar, which of course, like, my brain spaced, and so I missed the opportunity on ordering that. I'm so excited for everybody else who is opening theirs day by day. I'm really looking forward to see what they got. But as I was working on it in the lounge with the peeps from Refined Vibes Discord, and I had done the eyebrow shaping, but it wasn't like standing out enough. And so then I did the nose, and I was going to work on the facial shaping. And Michelle, she's like, well, why don't you use the same dark green yarn you use for the nose to do the eyebrows? I'm like, okay, let's try it. Loved it. Michelle's suggestion was amazing, phenomenal, made a huge difference. So then I'm like, well, let's play with this a little bit more. So I took the green and I sewed a frown, and that just, it killed it. It freaking looks awesome. The meanie greenie is literally like this big. It's massive. The yarn is, it'll be categorized as a 7 weight, but it's very thick, and I used a 10mm hook. My neck size hook was like a 12mm, and I don't like using it, so I went with the 10. And then lastly, you embroider a heart on the meanie greenie, and then I did facial shaping actually. So I went under the chin, crossed the eye, and then down and pulled it tight, and then same thing for the other side and pulled it tight. And
Then I went through and I squeezed the eyes together, and I went across, down, across, up, and did that twice and pulled it kind of tight, and then tucked all the ends inside. It made a big difference. It was a very easy pattern. It does say it's low sew because the hair, you're supposed to make a separate piece and then sew it on. I did not do that. I slip stitched to the top of the head, chained 8, slip stitched, chained 8, slip stitched, chained 8, slip stitched, finished it off, tied it together, tucked the ends inside. Have the hair loops, it's no sew. Ta-da! Makes it so much easier. I had multiple people at my at my market this weekend who loved it, thought he was the cutest thing, but he's a $40 plushie. I mean, the yarn is expensive. And he's big, and he has specialty eyes in him, and he has embroidery, and so I do have 40 on him, and I'm sure that he will sell to the right person, but this market it didn't do as well as I hoped that it would. There weren't as many people, and we were supposed to be there till 10, and at 7:30, I was the last vendor still standing because it was so cold and it was so slow. So I packed up and left also. So if you're looking for a holiday make, feel free to make the meanie greenie. It is a free pattern on Instagram. If you look up Johanna Murgurumi, you will find it. It's super easy to work up. You just need the right green for a Grinch. So that being said, I'm going to skip you over to the next clip where I'm talking about other things that I made today and kind of the outro for the video. Oh wait, before I get off, I got a new crochet shirt today. It says I looked up my symptoms and it turns out I just needed more yarn, which, I mean, if you look behind me, do I really need more yarn? Probably not. I mean, it just keeps going. I'm in the way, but like I need to put stuff away. But still, I've had absolutely zero crochet shirts in the past, and I just want to spoil myself a little bit. So I've gotten a bunch of crochet shirts this year. I'm going to consider them an investment in my business, and they are going to be part of my work uniform for markets. I don't usually go out like dressing up for markets, so a crochet shirt and a pair of nice jeans works just fine as long as you don't look frumpy when you wear it. So, you know, I do my hair normally to make it look kind of cute. Today it's ragged. Yeah, I know I look like I've been through it. I just have a headache and it won't go away. So I'm going to be done for the night. I'm going to finish this video, get it uploaded, and then I'm going to go downstairs for a snack. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. So watch the rest of this. If you haven't yet, like the video, comment down below, hit that notification bell, hit subscribe, please. I'm almost at 1,200 subscribers, which may not seem like much, but it is to me. And I appreciate every single one of you. So, bye.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm checking in. I'm
I just
on
wanted to make sure.
the Zoom currently, Monday Night Zoom.
Thank you.
So I'm going to mute them. That way you can hear me better.
Send me
Or you can hear their shenanigans a little bit.
message on where you need it with your headband sent. Okay, I'm getting so much mail. I'm so excited.
In the last hour, I have a headache, which doesn't feel great. But let's see. What did I finish? I finished this ear warmer earlier. And then I went to my mom's and I finished this ear warmer and this ear warmer. Love this color. It's Big Twist Value. In the color Cherry Mix. Sorry, I look a hot mess. I took my hair out because I have a really bad headache, and bear with me, I'm sorry. It's 100% acrylic. It's 269 yards and 4.3 ounces of skein. It's a 4-weight yarn. It recommends a 5mm hook. I use a 6mm hook. You could use a whole skein to make a hat, except I started with earwarmers first, so I ran out. And the washing instructions are machine washable, do not bleach, low iron, do not tumble dry, dry flat. So this is as far as I got into my beanie. Now this is my own pattern. Just lots of texture. I love texture in wearables. It's so much fun to work up. But so that's what I've done today. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Because I did the 2 white ear warmers, 2 red ones, and then this half of a hat in between life and traveling to my mom's to stay warm and stuff like that. And it is now 10:50 at night on December 2nd, so I really need to sign off for the night and say Merry Vlogmas the 2nd. And check in with you guys tomorrow, because who knows what we're going to get into tomorrow. I think I want to make another hat. I had a really pretty red Christmassy hat and it sold, so I want another one. So I have this nice like peppermint color. It's also the Big Twist value, and it's peppermint ribbon is actually what it's called. So I want to make a hat in that. And then probably won't have enough to do a pair of fingerless gloves, but that would be nice. We'll find out. We'll see what we can get into, but I at least want to make a hat tomorrow. And then I really need to get started on this custom order. I've been delaying, but I don't actually have the yarn that I need. I need to go get some red. And I don't have the car tomorrow. I have to drop it off at the mechanic, so I don't know. I will check in with you guys tomorrow, though, and for now, good night!